Hello again, people. It hasn't been very long since the last video. As a matter of fact, yesterday. When I started doing this YouTube channel, I thought, okay, I want to put out videos pretty quickly. I don't want people to have to wait very long for the next video. So I actually decided to try to put out a video every few days. So, 2 or 3 a week was my plan. And so I'm run into a little snag here. And the snag is that I'm going to be out of town for a few days. So I'm not going to be able to make my 2 or 3 videos next week. So this is the last video that you're going to see until probably a week from now. But anyway, that's one of the reasons why the last 2 have been so quick, including this one together, because I want to try to keep on my schedule if I can. Anyway, neither here nor there. Speaking of the last video, my wife, who is an extremely intelligent person, not because she married me, but she is one of the smartest people I've ever known. And when she was watching the last video, she said to me, people want to see trains running. I know I do. And so I thought with this video that I'm doing today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to concentrate on some trains running. I've got several videos, again, that were shot with my cell phone, jittery, but I think they'll suffice. And so that's what we're doing with this video, is we're just looking at videos of trains running. So here we go. You see, I have 2 locos running at the same time now. The orange BNSF coming around here with its Mars lights, ditch lights on, is running on the inner loop, and the Burgundy Southern locomotive is running on the main line. This, of course, I've been able to run multiple trains with my DCC. That's not really been that big a deal, but this is the first time I've been able to just set them and let them run continuous. The reason for this is I've had a problem with the reverse loop controllers. You see where the orange unit is now? That's a reverse loop. And that loop has always worked fine. I got MRC reverse loop control modules, and that one worked fine. But the second reverse loop, which is closest to us here, just did not work. Every time that a locomotive entered this near reverse loop that the BNSF is in right now, right there, it just left the reverse loop. But anyway, every time a unit entered that reverse loop, it would shut down my power cab. And so in doing a little research about the reverse loop controllers, I found out that some people have had problems with the power cab module and the MRC reverse loops controllers, that the power cab is faster and doesn't give the reverse loop module time to operate. So therefore, I wondered if maybe I had a bad MRC controller, so I bought another one and tried it, and with the same result. Like I say, the one at the far end worked fine and always has, but this one just didn't. And so I finally went to a Digitrax that has the little potentiometer on the reverse loop module that allows you to control the sensing current. And after an hour or more of fiddling with that potentiometer, it looks like I finally got it right, and it's working good now in both directions. So problem solved. Well, this is a example of best laid plans change. I had the grandkids in from down south yesterday, and we were running some trains, and I realized that there was a flaw in my design, and that flaw was a bottleneck in this area right here on the main line. And that bottleneck was caused by the fact that if I have a train coming down out of the mountains, and at the time there were 2 trains parked at the station, a train coming from this direction out of the yard on the main line had to wait in the yard. And that seemed like a long way to go. So the solution? I needed another passing track. So this morning, we pulled out some more of the track that we had left. I actually had this turnout that's closest to us here left over. I had to go out, and actually I went out yesterday and purchased that far turnout down there, that left-hand Kato turnout, so that I could actually build this passing track. So now when a train is coming down out of the mountains, and I have another train coming the opposite direction out of the yard, the train can come from the yard and come into this passing siding and wait for the train coming down out of the mountains to pass. Problem and solution. I'm pretty pleased. I think it's going to work good. So now all I have to do is get back to wiring all of these turnouts, which, yes, I just added 2 more. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm pretty excited about being able to basically put some long trains together and just watch them run. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but that's coming soon, I hope. And again, that little red button down in that corner, I hope I've got it right this time, is the subscribe button. If you haven't done that, please do. Yeah, I appreciate it. And like I say, I'm going to be out for a few days, but I'll get back onto the video train as quick as I can. So stay with me and let's see what's going to happen.